Hello, guys, and welcome to episode 56 of Rovers Return, or 57 actually, 57. And probably the last one I'll do with this format. It is the Europa League Cup Final, the Euro Cup Final as it's known, on Football Manager 2021. The last one, the very last one that I'll be doing. I always had in mind that I'd come back like in 3 years' time, because I thought once we'd won the league you might try and advance forward, but we've sort of fallen off a little bit, had to rebuild a slight little bit because people wanted to leave and stuff like that, and the team was always very, very young. We had a lot of 19-year-olds in there, but now they've matured, they're 21. I just wanted to try and get a few more wins, a few more games out of it to let you sort of follow the side, basically. 2 years on, we've managed to get a last day performance in where we just missed out on the league by 1 point, where if we just scored one goal we'd have won the league. And then we lost in the FA Cup final to Manchester United 1-0, which was a bit of an upsetting one. It was a very upsetting one. But today we have got Leicester in the Euro Cup final. Leicester, a team who are getting managed by Ralph Hasenhüttl now. A different type of team they've got here. Obviously, Jamie Vardy is gone. They've got Maguire back. Maguire's returned back to Leicester. He went there on a free. Joined back from Manchester United. A few of the different types of players, like Julian Brandt's here at the moment. Fakir is here. Sikan, I've not really heard of Sikan, but he looks like a decent little player. Great physicals and stuff. Otavio, I've heard of him. He's a nice little player. Not too brilliant, but a nice little player. Barrow, a player that I've been looking at. Potentially maybe even signing. But obviously I went with Cavalan instead. He just seems to be a better option. And because he's Welsh, or should I say in the same sort of league as us, you're asking for an extortionate amount for Jonathan Barrow. So we obviously had to leave that. David De Gea is a free agent. He plays for Leicester at the moment as well, but obviously not first choice as Farinez. He's just a little bit of a better keeper at the moment. But we are favourites for this. Luke Shaw is at Leicester. James Maddison's still here, 30 years of age now. Who's this? Jay Bello. He looks like a nice little striker, actually. Really nice little striker. They should be probably starting him. He looks really good. And who else is here? Oh, Sun Chu. Sun Chu's still here, 31 years of age. Very, very solid player, as well as the chef. The chef is there. We've not seen the chef in ages. The chef has travelled out. We got an extra 500k. We bought him for 35 million. Used him for 2 years. I think we won the league with him, and then obviously he left. He was great mentally and physically. He's pretty good, really, but then technically just lacks some sort of few attributes you probably need. So in terms of the game today, we're not at home. We are at a full capacity stadium for the Euro final, and we're probably going to start the stronger team that we've got this time around. It's probably going to be the same type of team. We're going to bring Alan Barry into it though, and we've also got quite a few players that can come off the bench. So Andy Trafford is going to sit on the bench regardless of what's happening. He's a youngster that has come through the ranks. He's got a high potential ability, but really Rob Heckman is the star of the show here with 17 finishing already at the age. He was only 16 and he had 17 finishing, so he's a very, very good player. Other than that, we've got quite a good side out here, really. So the team that's going to start today is pretty similar, apart from one: Onana, Gunther, Demon, Gebi, and Savin. Patton Shakel, Cavalan, and Gobert. Then El Guido, Barry, and Veladson. I think, in fact, I might bring Cavalan off and bring on Lemus, just because I think Lemus is a bit of a better fit, if anything, for that position. Gunther not having a fantastic few games. Could play Cochran there, but I think Gunther, as you can see, I'll show you quickly, he's probably one of the best wing backs that exists ever, potentially. Really good player. So I'll have to stick with him. So that's the team I'm going to submit right now. I'm going to go into the game. Obviously the final time we'll be doing this ever, so I'm going to carry on through. It's pretty much uncut, this, apart from the little pauses that I occasionally have because it's only natural that you do. Pump up the fists. Let's get this trophy going. I'm going to tell the defence I have faith in them, but then the attackers, I'm going to point at them and I want you to go out there and grab us some goals, because we've been lacking in the goals department. 2 episodes and we've had 0 goals so far, which is disappointing. It's really disappointing. I thought we'd have more. I thought we'd at least score a goal against Tottenham, but we didn't. And I thought we'd at least put up a fight against Man United, but that, as you probably saw on Monday, is it Monday? Yeah, Monday, was a disappointing result. It was a really disappointing result. But today we are obvious favourites against Leicester. We've got such a great side. We probably should take them today, but I've got a backup. We're going to go to a 4-2-3-1, much like Leicester have, if anything sort of stands out where we're slacking, just to match up the formation and prove that we're probably worth a go. Worthy title winners or cup winners here. But now we've just had 2 opportunities there on the bounce. As Lehman's had a first shot, as I was trying to get my words out, and then another one from a corner where we had a headed goal. 0.99 expected goals. We've not even scored yet. 18 minutes in, we're going for it against this Leicester side who are playing Fakir, Maddison, Alex, who's a very good player actually. Alex, really good. Farinez is having an absolute stunner of a game on a 7.5. Let's try and encourage the side to see if we can get anything more out of them. Because at the moment we're still slacking. We're slacking yet again. It's not ideal. This is. It looked like there should have been a highlight there, but there isn't. As there is a highlight now, Gunther on it throws it out to Patton Shakel. Can he do anything with it? He finds Lemus, who finds Vladson, but he just wandered offside. I think it was a nice offside trap by Leicester there, which just sees us get our goal disallowed, which I'm not too panicked about. We should be all right for now. Lemus, as you can see, Vladson wanders offside. I don't know where he's going. I might try and match up the formations at half time because we're just not having the opportunities that I'm used to us having. And it's a bit worrying at the moment because we're just seeing the defence capitulate after half time or somewhere around that region. So I want to try and make a few changes before anything happens there. Unlucky boys, it's just not gone right so far. Tactics wise, I'm just going to deploy. Where is it? The 4-2-3-1. We put Vladson out on the left. We have Barry up front I'm going to put him in a complete forward attack, just so he drops a bit deeper. Gobert is perfect for this role in. He can play an attacking one. Lemus plays deep line playmaker role a lot better than Patton Shakel as a Metsala. So hopefully now we're going to be solid at the back. I'm going to play these 2 lads as defensive. We're going to be solid at the back. We're going to allow the players up front just to be a bit more attacking. And this should allow us to get a few more opportunities and a bit more freedom up front and really bring Vladson to life as he plays in that inverted winger role as he does. And hopefully lets Gareth Barry have a bit more of a better game out there. Greg is another option to play on that right-hand side, but we've managed to claim that as Onana catches that and he punts out towards Vladson, who's beating the man at the back, and he's put it in. Get in. I don't know how to celebrate at this point in time because I'm still waiting. We should be absolutely smashing these. Onana plays the ball to Vladson. Beautiful ball. He's sat on the shoulder of the defence and he runs all the way and tucks it underneath. He does this. That's his bread and butter, should I say. He is phenomenal at that. As Gunther's having an absolute stinker. Savin needs to come off. Let's bring on Cockman in his place. El Aguido is having a bit of a stinker as well. Let's perhaps I'd love to bring on Andy Trafford. Well, I think I'll let Iwan Neela have a bit of a game out there. Gobert is picking up. He's not picking up an injury, but he is looking worse for wear. So I'll bring on Gareth Walsh as well. See what else we can do. Let's praise the lads who've been playing pretty well for this second half. So you might as well give him a bit of praise, even if it's the tiniest bit. Lemus is looking confused. 75th minute, we're still 1-0 up. I think it's looking promising for this. Vladson, as you can see, is an absolute force. I know he's had a disallowed goal, but he's put in the back of the net twice now. Onana is very much probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world at this point, alongside Donnarumma. So, and Banana, so to say, Bonana. So those 3 are phenomenal. Either one of them I would love to try and keep at the club. Vladson has very much carried us to the final whistle here and carried us to the victory that it looks like we're going to get as we creep up to the 90th minute. 5 additional minutes. Flipping heck. As we have dominated this game. 2.43 expected goals, 15 shots, 10 on target. As we wind down the clock, comes up to the final few seconds, and that should be it. We have won the Euro Cup. A positive note. A very positive note. I know I named it the final in episode 54, I think I named it the final, but this is probably the last time you'll see us play a game like this, and thankfully I've managed to end it with a win as we lift the trophy once again into the air. We've won thankfully, we've won the Europa League, which we should have been. We should have been winning a lot of these, regardless. Anyways, the lads go walk around the pitch with myself. Who's that? Is that Vladson holding it there? I can't tell. Number 7. Yeah, that's Vladson. Me and Vladson have a bit of a laugh together. So, outstretched arms. Congratulations, boys. You deserve it. And I think we've had a very good game out there. I've got to admit, a really, really good game. And happy to end it as Ryan Swales. They want 82 million for him because I've been doing a bit of scouting behind the scenes. But we've done a double. We got the Carabao Cup and we've got the Europa League. It was so promising. We could have had the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Europa League. So a quadruple we could have had, but it just wasn't meant to be. The depth, it hasn't been there this year. The depth definitely hasn't been there. Quality and depth, anyway. So yeah, that has ended that note there. So I hope you've enjoyed this last episode in this format for the Rovers Return series. I'll probably join you back for 5 years in the future where I'll just give a quick summary and show you everything that's been going on. And yeah, or 5 years since, in fact, it'll be another 3 years. So it's the 2021 season, isn't it, that we start this. So in fact, I might join you back in 3031. So that'll be a more interesting one, won't it? That'll be a much more interesting one. 10 years into the future, see what's gone on, and we can see how the journey has progressed from the very first few episodes to the very last few as well. So yeah, thanks for watching as ever. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video as well. I've done that the opposite way around. That feels very weird. Leave a like, and if you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe. There you go. That feels more natural. And I'll catch you in the next video. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.